Much flavor. What else? I don't rap the suckers. God bless you all. Only talk special talk. Only talk special clock. Said I only talk special. I got the keys. I got the keys.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Big Lou, chilling on another lunch break chronicles, enjoying the beautiful weather out here today. Just want to make a quick video. Actually, this wasn't an email or anything like that. This was actually a question I got from somebody at work. You know, I come to work with a lot of Tupperware and my food and, you know, healthy snacks and stuff that I may have with me at my desk or whatnot. So somebody asked me, like, what's my diet? So, you know, it's really, really hard for me to answer that question. So a lot of times I avoid that question because my diet changes a lot. It depends on what I'm doing. It depends if I'm, you know, getting ready for a competition, or I'm just trying to keep my weight down, or I'm testing out a diet to see, you know, that see how it works for my body, for my physique. Because, you know, I get a lot of suggestions and a lot of, you know, I read about a lot of new, you know, diets that come out, and I say, you know, let me see if that works and let me see how it affects my body. I can't really help other people or give advice to other people unless I try, you know. So I have to try things that are suggested to me and go from there. So, but what I'm doing right now is say about 6 to 8 months, even during competition prep, I was playing with intermediate fasting, just trying to see how it would affect my body. I know, you know, some people eat 8 hours a day and then they take, you know, the rest of the time off, and they don't eat, you know, and that's their fasting period. Some people do, you know, that 8 to 16 split. Some people do, you know, I've seen a 5-hour split, you know, the 5 and 19, where they try to consume all their calories within 5 hours and then they fast the 19 hours. So I've tried that. I've tried, you know, the 18-7 split. I've tried that. But it all goes back to, you know, what you're trying to achieve. You know, if you're trying to achieve and you're doing this for weight loss or, you know, to get shredded, I believe that's two different things. You know, to get lean and to lean out. What worked for me the best was actually I did a 24 split, 20 to 4. So you know, I consumed, you know, 2,300 calories in 4 hours, and I didn't eat until the next day. You know, I tried that. You know, I worked, and I was at work, and I would eat from noon to 4, and I wouldn't eat again. And I felt that gave me the leanest look I had. But the problem with that is that I work out after work, you know, or sometimes 5 in the morning. So I felt like even though I was getting leaner, I wasn't recovering. You know, I didn't have I lacked fuel during my workout. So I didn't have no fuel because I wasn't putting any food in me, you know, but my vitamins around my workout. And then afterward, it was such a long period before I was eating, you know, because I would work out at 5 a.m., but I wouldn't be able to eat until noon. So, you know, I wasn't recovering properly. So yeah, I was shredded, but my muscles looked flatter, and I wasn't recovering properly, you know, and I knew, you know, that wasn't a good deal for me. So what I was playing with was let me structure my 4-hour window or 5-hour window, whatever my feeding window was, around my workouts. So I get off of work at 6 o'clock. So I was like, well, let me structure my pre-workout meal at least an hour and a half to 2 hours prior to, try to get it close, maybe like an hour and a half. And then that way I would still go work out, and my post-workout meal would be my last meal of the day, and that would be my recovery meal. So I was still getting a pre-workout meal, post-workout meal. And I gotta say, man, guys, that really, I saw great results with that. Great results with that. You know, during the fasting state, I did consume a lot. All I did was drink lemon water. That was it. You know, I drank a lot of lemon water. I would take amino acids throughout the day, and that helped me tremendously, you know, and take that with my vitamins. Because remember, hunger is just your brain saying, hey, I want nutrients. That's all it is. It doesn't matter where the nutrients come from. So I would, you know, take my vitamins still first thing in the morning, maybe with a cup of coffee, but most likely just some lemon water, and take it with some amino acids, and that would honestly kill my hunger. You know, it took 3 or 4 days before it actually started taking effect and working, to where I didn't wake up starving. You know, it wasn't hard for me to wait until it was my eating period, but I tried it and I really liked it. So, and what I would do was that way, my pre-workout meal, I was getting my carbs and medium amount of protein, and I would get, which would be a low glycemic carb. Post-workout, I have a high glycemic carb like white rice, white potato, and a lean protein source, which usually like fish or whatnot. And I would get a ton of vegetables. Try to, some raw kale, spinach. I'm really a huge fan to eat my vegetables raw, just because I feel like they digest easier and better. And then I was doing that for about a good 5 months. So then I switched over and started really reading into the keto diet. So, if you're not familiar with ketosis, I think I made a video about it before, or, you can research it. It's just switching your body's energy source. It's your body, utilizing forcing your body to use the existing fat that is there for fuel, instead of just relying on the food you put in you, the carbohydrates and fats that you would use. Is to try to get your body to utilize the body fat and, burn fat around the clock, in your afterburn window. So what I did was I tried it for about a month, and the keto diet is great for people who are trying to do weight loss. And weight loss is, water, muscle, and fat, not just burning fat. I don't think it's good for you if you're trying to build muscle. Let me say that. If you're trying to build muscle, if you're trying to maintain or lose weight, I think it's a good thing. I really do. But your protein is significantly low. So for somebody who's putting up a lot of weight and a lot of iron and doing a lot of weight training, I don't believe that you can recover properly with that low amount of protein. You can't. I noticed a significant difference in my recovery, and if you don't recover, you're not growing. That is growth. It's recovery. So, keep that in mind. So what I did was I was like, let me blend the two. So right now I'm trying to blend the two. What I've been doing the last month and a half, I've been doing keto / intermediate fasting. So I try to eat within a 5-6 hour window, but I'm sticking with right now 10% carbs of the diet, the bulk of it, fats. But I'm doing a medium amount of protein, I just try to get 10% carbs, and I might do 50%, fats and 40% protein. I want my protein a little bit higher because I do work out. But on the days that I don't work out, which is, not that often, but on those days, I might not have a carb at all. I might keep my fat, pretty high. I might do a 50-50 split, fat and proteins just all day, and just go with that. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now for my diet. I'm gonna stick to this all summer, and I've been able to maintain some size. I'm still sitting around 210, which is, I didn't want to go over 210, and I'm able to maintain that, but I'm still getting a little bit tighter. I'm very happy with that. I still want to different color Pittsburgh hat. For those who notice, I always wear a red Pittsburgh hat, but I decided to switch it up today since I had my Spider-Man shirt on today. Check out the site, the website 412stillcmuscle.com. New t-shirts coming. Trying to come up with some more new designs for you guys. Send me some info topics on videos you guys want me to talk about. Still waiting to get some gym access so I can film these crazy workouts. I had a phenomenal back workout last night that I'm gonna make a video about later on, and I want you guys to try it. Give it a try. Tell me what you think. And see if you can roll with your boy. Keep it positive. On my page and on my Instagram, Still City Muscle, please. I'm noticing a lot of people. I'm trying to put this out there to genuinely help people, but I see a lot of people out there trying to look at it as an opportunity to. If you want to get to know who I am, I'm cool with that, but it's your approach. You can't just, I wouldn't approach anybody trying to know anything about them personally and come at them in any way, shape, or form of disrespect. So, because I'm not going to tolerate that. I'm not going to have that. This is a genuine page for fitness, fitness and the fitness community only. And that's it, So, like I said, let's keep it positive. Shout outs to, everybody out there genuinely working hard to take care of themselves, family and friends, and just to be good people out there. The only way we're going to build these communities and make it more positive is that we all, influence one another and help one another and force positivity, not just hope to motivate people and, hope that positivity comes. You got to force it to happen. So, you know, I got to get back to work. Always a pleasure to holler at y'all. I'm going to make that workout video for you later. Everybody have a good day. Be safe.
That's the Jesus. Pam put them cigarettes down. So now